Welcome back to the Business Girl channel. In this video, I'm going to talk you through 3 strategies that can increase your chances of making more sales in your new business. The first strategy is all about being visible. As a new business, the more eyes you can get on your business, the better. Traffic, visibility, whatever you want to call it, it's all important because at the end of the day, you can have the best products in the world, but if you don't have eyes on your business and nobody knows you exist, it's always going to be that much harder for you to make sales. The number of orders you make is directly related to the number of eyes you can get onto your business and the number of people or website visitors you can get. So it's important to have a steady flow of traffic to your website and eyes to your business. The question you need to ask yourself for this step is, what strategies can I use to get a steady flow of eyes and traffic to my business? The 4 points that you want to consider when you're planning this part of the strategy out is, firstly, your target audience and your ideal customer. The second thing is the places or the platforms that your ideal customer either spends the most of their time or is actively searching for products that are similar to the products that you sell. Once you know this, you can then go ahead and create content for those places and that platform. This type of content needs to be content that your ideal customer finds valuable and interesting and must be in relation to the product that you're selling. And if you're asking yourself, yeah, but what exactly is this type of content? It's going to be the content that's performing the best on those platforms, those places where your customers are hanging out and are searching for similar products. The content that's doing well, that's the type of content that you're going to create because your ideal customer is already interested in that type of content. Then, don't forget this part, you want to include a call to action that either tells your ideal customer what to do or where to go. And that what to do can be to either purchase your product, give you their information, or browse your website. Let me give you a very specific example of all of that. So let's say you sell low sodium seasonings, right? So your ideal customer is more than likely going to be a foodie and they either like to cook food or eat food or both. From your research, you're going to realize that they probably like to watch cooking shows or cooking videos, and they're very much likely probably spending a lot of their time looking at these videos and searching for recipes that they can try themselves. Your job now is to create similar food-related content on the platform where your ideal customer is spending the majority of their time, and that content should mirror the content that is already performing well there. That content should be specific to your products, which is your seasonings and the food that will go well with your seasonings. And then you should add your own custom call to action that either asks for their information, maybe in exchange for something of value, or it asks them to do a specific thing, like check out your products, or to simply browse your website or join your community. This is a way for you to get more eyes on your business. The more eyes you can get on your business, the more people can be introduced to your products, and more people can move from cold to warm to hot to eventually making a purchase. Now, the next thing that many new business owners often neglect is really taking into consideration their inventory or the quality of the inventory, the type of product that they sell in general. Your job in this step is to either improve your existing inventory or the products that you have, or to make sure that you source products that are interesting, that either incite a desire or solve a specific need. And all that really means is that when you incite the desire is that you sell a product that's so interesting and so fascinating that someone wants it all of a sudden, or the product is so spot on with the solution that it provides that it instantly connects with that customer and they want to add it to their lives. So here's a scenario. If after launching you've been getting eyes onto your business, which is a good thing, but people don't really seem interested in the products that you have, it could be that your inventory just either lacks variety or an interest that will make a person want to purchase it. With so many new businesses out there, and with all of us basically selling the same thing, your job is to make sure that you tweak your inventory to make sure that it's very interesting and something that your customer want to follow through with the purchase. The same feeling that you experience when you either browse a store online or you walk through a store and you find nothing that's interesting to you, that same thing can happen to customers customers or potential customers that come across your business. Having uninteresting inventory really can hurt your sales, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to buy boring products. Your sales suffer when your product is simply uninteresting. And by the way, if you're a new business owner that has launched recently or thinking about launching, and you want a little bit more information on your product suite and the products that you should choose when starting your business and hitting those first sales, I'm hosting a free business workshop to help you get started. The link to register will be in the description box below. And the third recommendation to help you improve your business sales, and something that we often forget, is to make sure you improve as much as possible your website's product page. The fact that you're actually getting visitors onto your website and onto your product page is a good thing. So whatever it is you're doing, keep doing that. It's working. But now your job is to close the sale, and you close the sale through the effectiveness of your product page. Your product page is the equivalent to that sales pitch or that experience that your customer gets when they're on the floor of a physical store and they have decided, you know what, okay, I'm going to go through with the purchase, and they move on to the checkout line. That's a process that is the same for you for an online store. They have that experience right there on your product page. So you need to do as much as possible to anticipate what's most important to them and make sure you show, answer, or display that on your product page. If your product description is weak or your product photos simply aren't enough, it can result in your customer becoming frustrated and simply not deciding to add to cart and check out. So make sure that your product page is fully optimized and not neglected at all, because that's the last step before they add to cart and check out. So if you're about to launch and you don't remember putting that much energy into your product page, go back and check your product page. And if you have already launched and you've been getting eyes to your business and you're saying what exactly is happening, start with your product page. So those are the 3 points that often go overlooked by new business owners. I really hope it helped, and I'm sure that once you go ahead and check those off of your list, you will see some improvement in your business. The link to that free business workshop that I mentioned again will be in the description box below. And if you haven't as yet, go ahead and hit the notification bell to make sure you know when I release another video. And if you like this video, you'll probably like my other videos on improving your sales. I'll link them on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.